Hello and welcome back to the Netherlands in Victoria 2. I'm Robot Genie, and we are we are here just after the last Great War. We are now in first place. That is right. We are in first place. Still fifth in industrial power, but we are doing pretty well in industrial power. We have cornered off Paris. We've just really slapped France down. Italy's even has some of their industrial power now, so continuing to research things and make money. Probably going to go to industry next. I want to make sure that all my industry is the best that it can be. And then we'll probably do commerce here. I don't know what I'll do after that. Still taxing the crap out of everyone. We're making a ton of money from tariffs. That's a lot. What if I raise tariffs a little bit? Yeah, do 12%. It looks like another... Oh, alright! Finally! We've been focusing on this all game, and Java has become a state. Java's a state. So that's really good for us, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't matter so much anymore. But yeah, Java's a state. That's cool. We can build factories there now. That's mainly what it... I'm not sure what else it offers us, but I know that's a big benefit of it, being able to build factories. And Java's pretty populous, so yeah, I think that's a good thing. Now we can focus something somewhere. I don't. What do we even focus on? Let's see. What RGO stuff is in Java? So wine would be good. Maybe explosives. They get a bunch of coffee. So let's set a focus on Java. On an industry. And so maybe consumer goods. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I don't want to set a focus on an industry, but I want to set a focus to encourage capitalists. Let's encourage capitalists in Java, and then the capitalists can figure it out for me. So I don't have to do it. So I don't have to figure out what's good. Now we're still building just a metric crap ton of tanks. We're going to build a whole bunch of infantry because I don't think we've been building enough recently. Yeah, we're just going to build a whole bunch of infantry right now because I don't think we've been building enough. And yeah, I mean, we're just building a whole lot of tanks, and there hasn't been a lot of tank parts in the market. But we are building 3 tank factories, and that should help. I don't know, they're still going. They're not done yet. Whoa. Okay. We lose militancy per month and local consciousness and gain prestige. Whereas right here, we just lose Yeah. Let's. I mean, I like prestige. We're super prestigious, but I'll still take more of it. Yeah, we get 22,500, and the next closest person has 685. I believe that's the next closest person. If you look at prestige, yeah, United Kingdom. So we get about roughly 2,000 more than the next closest person in prestige, which is it seems pretty absurd to me. Early on, I think we got a little bit lucky about not losing some wars and losing prestige. You know, like some things just kind of worked in our favor, and then some. When we lost wars, we got lucky that like France, we lost an early war against France there, and they didn't really demand anything, and they didn't make us lose prestige or anything. So we only actually lost prestige once. It was like 100. So I think we've gotten a little bit lucky in that, but I also think at a certain point you reach the snowball point where basically with our relationships and our status and everything, it's really hard for us not to lose prestige. Although we could still lose a great war, and if we lost a great war, we would be in a lot of we would like losing a great war would still be really bad for us. It would be big problems. But luckily that hasn't happened. Although we saw last time that everybody seemed more cautious about supporting us than they had in the past last time, and now we took even more French provinces, so they're probably going to be even more cautious. And he could potentially join France next time. So things to watch out for. I mean, the only way to combat that is to just not take as much land as we took. But there's no way you're going to convince me not to do that. Oh, look, if you go over industrial power, you can see where most of it's coming from. And Ile-de-France is 379. So French Comet is the next one. That would be the next one that we want. So we'll pick places based on industrial power next. If we get another opportunity to do that. Right now, we just got to have our infamy go down. So we can even, if another crisis erupts, we can actually do something. We got so much land to cover that I doubt we're gonna. It's not like before where we had this nice little Netherlands area and we could just set up along the borders. Now it's much more complicated. Our border situation. It's like we have this really weird state where I took mostly coast, and so whoa. We have gained place in the Sun Casus Belli versus France. Something tells me I can't go to war with them because I probably have a truce. Well, it says like, why? We have troops inside their country, do we? Oh, we do. There's so many armies that I didn't even return them all. We still have troops inside their country? Where? Oh, these are ours. Oh man, yeah. France has no troops. That's right. I'm sitting there looking at these like those are France's. They're not. Those are mine. So we have no truce against them? Really? Oh wow, this seems very mean. I like it. I like how evil this is. Okay, that's fine. I guess the question is, what would we want? And we might have to transport units back over here. It'd be really nice to get like military access through Spain. Okay, Spain. That's annoying that you won't accept. I mean, I guess we could just transport an army over one of these bigger ones, and just transport it back later. So we'll do that. Should probably not let it expire. So let's see. See what do we want? Well, you know what? I think I want this area, and the reason I want that area is because this guy's already a state, so that'll make Ghana all the rest that we acquire from France automatically a state, and so I think that's what I want. We fought them for that earlier in the thing, and they didn't give it to us, and now they're gonna pay the price. Now, I just wanted to see who they're allied with. They're allied with Russia and Denmark and Switzerland. So we could potentially start another great war here by doing this. And yeah, obviously I'm all for that. just course, like always. So let's just start it up. We'll start it up, and we'll go declare war. I want a place in the sun. And where did I say? French Ghana, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I wish I could like select it over here or something. Yeah, French Ghana. That's what I want. So declare war. We're gonna go for French Ghana. Wow, they all won't join because they have a truce with France, but somehow I don't have, like, how can I attack them? Oh, look at that. When we add this war goal, we lose 20 prestige because we have a truce. We gain 1 infamy and 2 militancy. Yeah, okay, so maybe it's not the best idea. I mean, I don't it's not really such a big deal for me to get that. And I don't really want to gain anything. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to gain that much 2 militancy, and yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, there'll be other ways to get involved in wars. I don't think we need to. Ally call from the Ottomans. Okay, what are they doing? Okay, the Ottomans are fighting the United Kingdom again. They pretty soundly beat the United Kingdom last time. I'm still inclined to try to keep the United Kingdom as an ally, because that ensures our victory, basically. I mean, sometimes I would say Germany is probably better for the wars on the continent, but still, it's nice to have. It's better than fighting against Great Britain, you know, to have him as an ally. And if we didn't have him as an ally last time, we would have been fighting him. So I'm not gonna join. And I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to just get that alliance right back with the Ottomans. So, yep. So there's really no negative side to declining that. That's the Ottomans' war, not mine. We're gaining cores all over the place. And what is happening here? It looks like Germany is fighting the Russian liberation of northern Finland. So Germany, Sweden, and Romania are fighting Italy, United Kingdom, and the Russian Empire and France. So Germany's probably going to lose that one. Although France is barely even a great power at this point. I mean, I say that they're still pretty solidly in there. Let's sort by rank. Who's Austria-Hungary is in 9th. Austria-Hungary is hanging in there. But they're pretty far away from breaking into 8th here. Russia also pretty far away from coming up. And then Sweden is way far behind everyone else. So, like, the Russian Empire and Austria-Hungary are in, like, the top class of the second tiers that could potentially come up into the 8 powers, and Sweden's just too far behind, I think, along with Spain. Oh, I got another call ally, so might not ignore this one. Thing is, I like being at peace because then my infamy goes down, which means I can grab more from France in a future war. France or anyone else, really. Let's first we're gonna get artillery this time. Okay, right. We want to look at wars. Okay. Punjab and Tibet. So it looks like they have the strength. I mean, I'm probably just going to let them fight it out. I guess maybe I'll come over and help. I don't know. Let's see what they do on their own. And we get some revolts again. Oh, that's annoying. That they're yeah, their positioning on these islands couldn't be more annoying. Yeah, I mean, just annoying. That's all it is. It's just simply annoying. It's not like I can't take these revolts, it's just annoying. to restate what I've already said. It's just, I don't know. Do we need to bring these guys? We'll just bring them over. Bring them over. Crush the enemies. So what's going on here? Let's do we have another big sack? Yeah, let's take these guys and go on a rebel crushing spree. Yep, they can crush those guys. What do all these freaking rebels want? Okay, I mean, I just don't know what to do about these. I'm going to suppress the French liberation movement. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all these. Just a lot of Dutch fascists have risen up, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna kill all the fascists, and I don't know. That's just what's gonna happen. But we're gonna have to transport our guys over there. Maybe I'll start doing that. So you guys come here. Oh, we can't even carry them all. So let's split them up into a more balanced army. Let's just drop them right there. Drop them right on top of those guys. These guys can move over here. Yeah, rebels are pretty easy to crush. They're easy to crush, they're just annoying. Yeah, you fascists, you're not getting anywhere. That was pretty fail. So I maintain control over my state. Okay, it looks like I didn't even have to deal with them up there because the Ottomans just did it all for me. And once again, the Ottomans are winning their war without my help, so they didn't need my help. All those revolts are gone, and it looks like these guys didn't need my help either. They just kind of wanted the support. I shouldn't have accepted. I should have just... They would have just allied me again anyway. Yep, okay. They surrendered, gave Afghanistan what they wanted. Nope, Khiva exists. Khiva exists. I wonder if they're Zoroastrian. Ah, there's a crisis of temperature 12. Crisis over the return of France's rightful territories. We're supporting Italy. Yeah, we're gonna continue to F with France. Although that may Italy is gonna be the leader of that war, so that's. I mean, France keeps on being the center of these crises, but they're still cut down from the last Great War, so they're not gonna be doing much. You know, they have like no army. I think they literally can't build an army until that's over, and we killed it all. It's all dead. So they have no army. Yeah, Austria-Hungary, I will totally ally you. I have no problem mixing allegiances and having just tons of allies. Like, it doesn't bother me that it doesn't bother me, for instance, that you know, like Austria-Hungary might not like Italy or the Ottoman Empire. If Italy wants to attack Austria-Hungary, I'm going to support Italy. I'll just support the stronger one. And if they don't, then I just have more allies for Great Wars, you know? So at this point in the game, I don't think I have to be that careful about my allegiances. Not saying that early on in the game it makes more of a difference, which is why I'm probably going to stop playing this series soon, because as you can see, this is pretty absurdly easy at this point. It is cool to see how much of France I can take as the Netherlands, and that's really what's sticking me to it. And plus, we only got 12 years. We're basically running on speed 5 the entire time, because in between Great Wars at this point, there's not anything to do, nothing to do. In between Great Wars, except for kind of just look around the map and accept people's alliance offers, and look around the map and run at speed 5. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of the really important stuff of the game happens really early on. I'm still thinking about Greece here. See, what would be nice about the Greece campaign is probably you wouldn't really be done at any point, because it's so hard that you'd be behind the whole time. So you'd still be trying to do stuff. Whereas we have now secured first place pretty handily, and all I can do is just wait to sack more of France. You know, at some point here, I bet if you played Germany and united Germany early enough, you could just go on an attacking spree and maybe just take all of Europe. Just let your infamy go crazy. I don't know if there's any like militancy problems with letting your infamy go so high. But even so, if you have a big enough army to smack around every other power, basically, then probably have a big enough army to deal with some rebels. And you know what, I bet what it's like is I'm gonna bet what happens is what is this? You know what, I'm gonna lose the prestige because I don't want to gain 1 infamy. I bet what it's like is originally when you go over the infamy limit, everybody's going to challenge you, and then as you start winning more and more, I would bet that they start dropping out. I mean, like I said, I could do that here, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't want to do that. Not this game. Not this one. We're playing within the infamy limits this game, and then we're going to do Greece, and then maybe we're going to come back with more knowledge after creating the Byzantine Empire, and maybe play a Germany that conquers Europe or something. I don't know. I tend to like to learn enough about the game to then take a lot of these guys in not privileged positions and bring them up to you know, great power status is something I would like to do. It's more fun, I think. And I've had a lot of fun being in the center of Europe. Uh, I Italy was the only. I just got destroyed when I did it as Italy, but the problem with Italy was a lot of my power was coming from Italy proper, whereas in the Netherlands we didn't have a lot. So you had to expand in Europe, right? As Italy, you have to expand in Europe to survive, and you don't get like a lot of this stuff over here. But as the Netherlands, we already had access to all this. We get all this stuff, which gave us a lot of money and a lot of manpower, and that allowed us to then come over here with all these units and own Europe. But we wouldn't have been able to own Europe without all this other stuff, and we still wouldn't be able to own France probably with just our European forces. I doubt it. I don't think so. I actually saw some people complaining on the forums that they're like, well, it's pretty ridiculous that you go overseas and you farm all these, and whatever. I mean, maybe not entirely realistic, but it's part of the game. It's pretty fun. I'm certainly having a good time here, slapping people around and gaining military over here and coming back to the Netherlands and beating up France and stuff. That seems fun to me. Anyway, this is probably the end of this episode. Yeah, I'd say this is the end of this episode. I may. I guess I'll probably be doing another episode. Yeah. So if you like this series, make sure to like and/or subscribe. I'll see you next time.